Hi everyone, I'm a name babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode, we finally finished giving Phil that Archotech leg. We also closed out that other base that we had, moved all the blocks over here, and now we're trying to renovate our little research area so that we can advance to all the really good tech that we've been missing. So this episode, our goal is going to be doing a little exploration. We want to go to this local area and get some steel because we're low on steel, and right next to it is a little bit of gold. Then this camp, I think, is one person and has some lizard skin, so we'll probably go out with a little party of like 5 or 6 people and hit these 3 camps and then head back to Hope. In addition to that, we're just going to finish this storage room that has all kinds of blocks and chunks and all kinds of stuff in it. Finally finish our perimeter so we can funnel enemies through one central spot. We were vulnerable last episode. This area right here, we were attacked and a couple people got hurt, but we're all fine. So we want to finish the perimeter wall. We want to check out those 3 bases. We want to get some more Devil Strand. Finish our bedrooms as well, because we have 12 people and we only have like 10 bedrooms. And that, I think, is enough for us to focus on for this episode. Oh, and also we want to put light in every room because it's way too dark if you look. Just too dark everywhere. So I want to put some lights wherever I can. For now, let's play. Okay. I think right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and go get that steel, because if I want to make another research bench, I'm going to need steel. And this multi-analyzer will speed up our research as well. We're currently researching a long-range mineral scanner, and I think I'll be able to use that to seek out a specific type of resource. In my case, it's probably going to be steel. After that, I think I'm going to research something like the fabricator, because I think with fabrication you can turn steel into components, and I'm going to be running low on components pretty soon. So when Andra and Reg are healed up, we're going to go ahead and raid. Okay, well, one of those in the Babbler community here pointed out that maybe building this little room by the windmill, the wind turbine, would block it. And actually, you can see right here, if I click it, there's the front and the back of it. If I do build this room right here, it will actually block the the wind turbine, so that's actually a bad place to put that. So I'm going to cancel that. That room was actually for armor. I have the weapons in here. You know, so I may just have to make another. What is this? What is this room? 1, 3. So it's 6 by something. Is it 6 by 6? Let's see. It's 7 by 6. Why would I ever do that? So internally it's 7 by 6. I want this room to be the same. This will be where I put armor and whatnot. You know what? I think it might have to be a little bit bigger. It might have to be bigger. Maybe this is a good time to plan out this a little better. We'll put weapons here. We'll make the weapon, the armory, a little bit bigger here. I think that'll be fine. And then we want to put a door right there, I guess. And if we do that, then we can do that room how I wanted to. Just kind of... Oh, I don't want the door there then. How about I put a door right here? And we'll do 7. It's going to look a little disjointed, but I'm going to be okay with it. We're going to do communications room right here. And so for that, we will build a door actually. And for just the sake of symmetry, talking out loud so you understand my thought process here, I want to put a comms console right here. And I know the room's kind of big for just that, but I wonder if there's other things we need to put in here at some point. All right, and then that will... I guess I can make it just 3. I want to put a light in there at some point. These are all kind of like things at some point I want them to make them. Why does that standing lamp look like that and not like the one the graphic is different. I mean, it's fine. I really don't care. Oh, style is morbid. Why? The style here is not morbid. You know, that only takes 20 steel. A wall lamp takes 15. And that one takes 40. How much electricity does it use? A wall lamp uses 30 watts. A sun lamp... Oh, that's a sun lamp. I don't need a sun lamp. Standing lamp takes 30 watts also. But I might as well just use a wall lamp. Yeah, just do that. All right, this room is going to be to be determined, but kind of is going to be for clothing, apparel. I kind of think I need a good amount, that means, actually. It's a 9. We want to do 9 by like 5. Might as well just finish it off like this. I am actually going to make an effort to just kind of leave them alone, because I always bother them too much. I micromanage them. And I know sometimes I need to, but I'm going to leave them alone as best as I can. Chunks actually go here, guys. What are we doing? Chunks go there, not here. Get rid of the chunks. Oh, I did disallow chunks, so why are there chunks here? I must have done that after I saw them moving it last episode, and I just don't remember. I'm gonna make a little area of like 2 wide. So if we have to funnel them, we can. Yeah, that's all fine. It's all good. That's fine. So far, so good over here. This is a little... I don't want too many angles there. Okay, good. Now I'm just going to leave them to build. How are we doing with food? Here's steel right here. Do we have enough steel to build that? We might. Well, let's do it. All right. Zega is building a whole bunch of stuff in here. This is kind of a big project for one person. But look how fast she is. 15 construction. Halfway to level 16. A boomalope, self-tamed. Okay. Welcome to Hope. We have a lot of neutroamine. Do we have cloth? Well, I think we're missing. Oh, we have cloth right here. So we could make medicine, but I think Zyph is too busy cooking. Okay, I'm going to leave them alone, like I said. Can you tell? It's a little bit of a struggle for me to just leave them alone. Shah's going for a little walk. Can we give Shah a bionic anything here? No. Okay. Because Shah lost her right leg a long time ago. We can't do anything. Okay. Medical treatment needed. Why are they fighting? You know, Reg is really more trouble than he's worth. And I'm about to... He is a loner. Are they hurt? How hurt did they get? They have bruises. Bill cracked his rib cage. Reg's rib cage. All right, anyway, going back to Reg. So Reg is... He's ugly. But he's an optimist, so that's nice. But he's a loner. You know, it says Neanderthals are stocky, powerfully built humanoids. They are hardy and difficult to injure, and their strong immune systems protect them from infection. However, their minds are less adept at intellectual and social tasks, and their impulsiveness can make them dangerously aggressive. If I look at his actual genes, He has poor social skills. He's aggressive. Quick to anger. Twice as likely to start social fights. I almost kind of feel like I should just pick a spot for him, send him off somewhere, and he builds a little town by himself. He's alone. I think he'd be happier. I really do. Can he do all kinds of work? Let's see. Because I really don't care if we lose him. He can't do childcare. I don't care. That's fine. He could do every other kind of work. Maybe we make it he's close enough that if we needed to get to him, we could, if we cared to. But like, for example, if I was to do, form a caravan and send them off to like this temperate area over here, that's 2 days away. It's too far. But like, putting him like, I don't know, like here. Well, let's get rid of that. No, get rid of that. How do I? Okay. If we do like to like here, he would be 1 day away. I don't know. Is that something we want to do? Leave your feedback in the comments. Okay. I wish there was a way, like I said in last episode, that I could tell them I only want them to wear Devil Strand. And there is not. The only thing I could do is I can make sure there's nothing other than Devil Strand here. Oh, he's starting already to build this. Distress signal. You intercepted a distress signal from a nearby camp of Gootoink. We don't care about them. The frantic voice begs for immediate assistance defending against a threat. They offer everything at their camp in return for help, including shards of powerful Arco technology. As the voice tries to explain the nature of the threat, the signal goes dead. This is exactly what happened at the last base that we just dismantled. And it's really close. Like, really close. We're definitely going there. Like, tomorrow. Who are we taking is the question. Because we do need to prepare a little bit here. We're getting a little low on raw ingredients for food, I think. We have plenty of rice, plenty of things to... It's just Zyph is getting too far behind. Once Tiffy grows up a little bit, she's going to really help with cooking. All right. Let's be smart. We're going to make medicine. We need to make medicine. Because we have none. And then that's what we're going to use to go off and that's what we're going to use when we go off to that camp. Because we're definitely going to need some medicine. All right, so you see how... Let's talk about that for a second. You see how he just had to go... Zyph, to make medicine, he had to go into this little area here, the textile storage, which is fine. to get cloth, he had to go into the medicine area to get the actual herbal medicine and the neutroamine. Which I think you need to do that with neutroamine. No, neutroamine does not spoil. And neither does cloth once it's inside, but the medicine needs to stay. So I could actually make like a little, I want to experiment with that because I'm really trying to be efficient with the way he's crafting. See, let's say, so Zyph's going there, just grabbed herbal medicine, went back, grabbed neutroamine, going up here, grabbing cotton, some cloth. I could... How can I make that better? I could make a little stockpile. I want to try this. Make a stockpile zone right here. 1 square. We're going to call it storage. We're going to clear everything. And we're going to say that cloth goes there. Only cloth. And we're going to call it only cloth. Then we're going to make another stockpile zone right next to it. We're going to name this only neutroamine. Change the storage, clear everything, go to neutroamine. Check that off. Now Zyph, can you haul? Because I want you to actually do this. To set it up for yourself. Prioritize hauling cloth and prioritize hauling neutroamine. I can't. Where's he bringing this cloth? Oh, wait. I have to change it to preferred instead of normal priority. Preferred priority. Prioritize hauling cloth. So there's cloth there now. Prioritize hauling neutroamine. So that's going to stay there. And then I'm going to tell him to produce drugs. And let's see what this looks like. So he goes and grabs the herbal medicine. Plops it on down. Grabs the neutroamine. Plops that down. Grabs the cloth. Plops that. Way more efficient. Way more efficient. Okay, so this room's going to be kind of set. Good. Gonna leave that alone. After this medicine's done, you can go back to your normal duties. Okay. I need them to harvest this. Who's gonna break? Phil. Phil, we just gave you an architect. Oh, you guys would fight. That's right. So you're mad. That's what I said. So once Phil and Reg are up, we'll go ahead and go to that base. with the goo oink distress signal. Okay, so that's something to note. Here you made a meal out of rice, and that became a vegetarian meal. But a meal out of rice and potatoes became just a simple meal that's acceptable food for everyone. It's not listed as vegetarian. Reg is fully healed. Phil should be right behind him. Phil is mad. Phil just had a mental break. I knew it. He's throwing a tantrum. He was almost there. He just broke that smelter. One of these guys leaving. They're eating my food. Oh, 12 more days? And now Reg is starting a fight with Fluff. Yeah, Reg needs to go. Fluff actually beat him up. Bad, I think. So it says, Reg missed trying to hit Fluff. Fluff struck Reg in the right leg, leaving an enormous bruise. Reg bashed Fluff in the right foot, and then Fluff hit Reg in the torso, and then Fluff punched him and left him, hit him in his left arm horribly. And then he gave up and he ran away. Fluff is fully healed. All right, I think we can head out, actually. Who's going? Fluff is definitely going. I think Zyph is going to have to go. Andra. Galvin and Martin, probably. Let's do it. Make a caravan. We're going to bring... Actually, I think I'm going to bring Reg because I really don't care if he dies at this point. I know he's a babbler, but he's really causing a lot of trouble. We have to bring Fluff, Reg, I did say Martin. Zyph is our cook. I feel like I might leave him here, so we're going to take Andra. Galvin, that's a 5-person. We don't want to leave too many. We don't want to take too many people away. We'll bring a... How many people is that? 5? We could bring 4 donkeys. Does that increase our speed? Caravan riding speed, 130%. How about the dromedaries? 130% also. I might just bring the 5 dromedaries. They each get one. Each get their own camel. There we go. We don't have enough food. That kind of stinks. But can we forage? Yeah, we can forage. Okay, let's go. We will bring a little silver, I think. Just in case we meet up with somebody. Okay, so we want to put Reg by the water. Okay, we could do that. So Zyph has decided to do construction because there's nothing to cook. How about we kill some wildlife? There's really not a lot of wildlife to kill. There's some rats. That's fine. I wonder what made them make the caravan right here. What about it made them make it here? It's kind of in the middle of the map, maybe? Not really, no. Oh, I forgot to take medicine. Did Fluff take the medicine? Oh, good job, Fluff. She was thinking ahead. Alright, they're gonna leave soon. Any minute now. They have their 5 dromedaries here. I think Galvin's gonna grab his. Where's Reg? And where's Martin? What are we waiting for? Fluff is gathering supplies. Okay. Andra is wandering. Galvin is wandering. Everybody's wandering. Why aren't they leaving? Research finished. Long-range mineral scanner. Construct long-range mineral scanners your researchers can use to detect precious minerals across the planet. Can be tuned to find a specific mineral. Requires advanced components to construct. Alright, let's see. What do we want to research next? I know I said something, but I can't remember now. I was really excited about the bio-sculpting and the bio-regeneration because it'll heal things. Oh, that's right. I said fabrication, but we didn't build a multi-analyzer just yet, so we can't do that. In preparation for going on longer range missions, let's do a packaged survival meal. It's only 500 research, so that shouldn't take that long at all. And you know, we still haven't built a harp. Let us at least put that here. Where's a harp? Let's see. What would it be under? Recreation? It was listed as recreation, music. But maybe it's listed under furniture. Where's the harp? Let's see, it's not here. Meditation throne. I don't see the harp. I'm looking for the harp. Oh, can I just search? It's not anywhere. Did I not research it? Right here. Unlocks harp. Okay, it's under music, recreation type. Why am I not finding it then? Who has heat stroke? Why does Tiffy have heat stroke? Go back in. And why haven't they left yet? Are they leaving now? Finally, guys. Tiffy, if you have heat stroke, you gotta go in. I know you want to harvest this rice right here. But we gotta get you safe. She has the initial heat stroke. Okay, Martin's caravan's gone. I think the only way she's going to go inside is once this rice is harvested. Okay, she's starting to go in. Oh, it's going to be a night raid, huh? It's 6 o'clock. Come on, get there quick. Alessia has become overwhelmed with horrible visions. She'll be alright. Let's go. Alright, it's another one of those. This one's bigger. All right. I suddenly feel nervous. This one, though, there's a bunch of dead finger spikes and tough spikes. That makes me nervous. That makes me think there's another bigger, badder anomaly here. There's a lot of dead Gooinks, and then there's a lot of dead finger spikes and tough spikes. All right, well let's proceed with caution. I think how we're going to approach this is we're going to shoot this little area here, this biomass, whatever it is, flesh mass, and then work our way left to right, top to bottom. See if we aggro anything. Oh, okay. So finger spikes came out. Good. Okay. I'm glad we did it this way. Let's just get into a better position. Focus fire. A tri-spike. We've already dealt with these before. Reg, get in the get there. Retreat a little bit. Let Reg get in the way. Okay, is anybody hurt? I don't think we had any injuries at all. Okay. Reg is going to lead the way. There's a mini turret right there. Alright, that's all clear. There's nothing new. Ambush. Flesh beasts are emerging from a nearby pit burrow. What is all that? That's a tri-spike. How many are there? What is that? That's a tough spike, a tri-spike, and a finger spike. A lot of little spikes. They're going to come around this way in a second. Let's get set up. What's he shooting at? Oh, that. That thing got blown up. These go north. I'm going to have a problem. Okay, Fluff, come back this way. We're just getting Reg right into the mix here. Is he getting shot by my people? I thought they didn't do that. Oh, he just gets hurt by them. He needs to be healed. Kill that. We need to seal these pit burrows. Cargo pods. Cargo pods. Right here. What does it have? Masks and whatnot. And some steel. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Whoever sent that. Okay, I'd like to fill this in. Can't do that because they're not a constructor. There's another pit burrow there. Andra, are you able to do that? Let's see. Yes, you can. Good. So Martin's going to watch for targets. Fluff is going to tend Reg. Make sure he's okay. It's going to take them a second to fill these. All right. Any more pit burrows? I think there was one over here. Yeah, there's one right here. I don't want to separate my people, so I'm going to wait till these two are done. Then we'll go around that way. For the time being, though, we could destroy this thing. This mass over here. Who's starving? Martin. You guys don't have food with you? I know you do. Alright, we'll take a break right after this. We gotta fill these two up. Galvin just went to sleep. Okay. Alright, guys. Go ahead, do whatever you want. Fluff, go here. They actually had food and stuff, these people. Okay, I took them off of military draft mode. So they can grab the food and other things. Alright. Right when they wake up, which should be in a few hours, we're going to go into probably this main building, because I think there's going to be beds and stuff. Every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Alright, everybody up. Let's go. Enough laying about. Reg, go in there. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there's a finger spike in there. Run out. And Galvin move that way. Andra this way. Reg right out of the way, and we should be fine. Oh, it's not going to come out because of the door. Can we just destroy that door real quick? I tried to get him out of the way. I really did. It says area is now safe. You can reform the caravan on the world map. Okay, so I didn't realize. I guess last time it did say that also, and that's how you know all the enemies are gone. But there's a pit burrow over here that needs to be filled in. So let me take care of that kind of passively while we search the rest here. Andra's going to go fill that in. The rest of these guys are going to go in here. We're going to work our way this way. Aha, look at that. Batteries are in here too. Psychite tea, some more food. Good, we needed all this food. Alright, we're just making our way. If I kill that, will that open up that door? I don't think so. Martin collapsed. He's walking right here. He didn't collapse. Do they need to eat? Let's see. Everybody's fine except for you, Martin. Alright. I wonder what's in there. I'm afraid of that room. Oh, look at that, Martin. You even have a bed you can go sleep in. What was that? Oh, Andra filled in that thing. Okay. We do want to claim all of this. Where's claim? Isn't that under... Is it under zone? Alright, let's keep going. Except for Martin. Let's all go. Martin's gonna go lay down, I think. Reg, lead the way. You know the deal. What is that? I've never seen that before. A fermenting barrel. I guess, obviously, for beer. More fermenting barrels. This is a whole little, like, tavern or something. Brewery. Reg is a break risk. I'm going to let him do whatever he wants. In fact, let's just check him real quick. I don't want him having a tantrum or anything right now. He needs sleep is all he really needs, it looks like. And maybe I'll just leave Reg here. In fact, this is right by the water. And maybe he's a loner. Okay, so Reg is a loner. He's gonna slowly repair this whole thing and basically make a brewery. And he'll, like, off-site make some stuff for us, like some beer that we then just have to, like, import from him whenever we need some. That's how I'm going to choose to spin this. can go in there. There's beds in here. This is actually a really nice place, actually. All these beds. Galvin, let's get you here. Area revealed. A new area has been... Why did it give me a prompt for that? Didn't do that for anything else. Alright, that's fine. They're splitting up a little bit, but I think that the area is actually secure. Based on what it said prior. And you know, once all this has power back, there's even turrets and whatnot. What's in here? More beds, and I don't know what that is. That's rat meat. Delicious. Okay. Here's another door. He's getting a little too far away from the group. These are also fermenting barrels. What were these people doing? Whoa, okay. These things, I remember last time, there was items inside. There were some items, good items inside. There's probably more barrels in here. There's some rice. There's some... This is not a bad base. Reg kind of hit the jackpot. He's going to spend a lifetime kind of fixing it up and whatnot, but he's a loner, so I think he wants to do that. But as far as defenses go, if something attacked him, he'd be okay until people came over from Hope. Galvin, get that, yeah. Let's see what's in this flesh sack. A shard, like last time. I really don't know what that does, and I think I sold it last time. Maybe I'll keep... If this is another shard, maybe I'll keep that, because it'll be something that we need. Another shard. Okay, so this it's important for some reason. Don't know why, but it is. So we'll keep it. Okay, well, if Reg is actually really going to live here, we're going to slowly go around killing this biomass, flesh mass, as we clean up this area. What's in this building? And then we only have a little more to search and we'll be all right. More beds in here. Wow. Okay, Andrew, go down this way. More food. More bedrooms. Batteries. I'm a little hesitant to leave Reg here by himself as I think this out. If something happens to him, the whole colony just goes away. If he dies. I think these guys are going to need to rest in a second. Where's Reg? He's a little hurt, but he'll be all right. I mean, Martin's over there. I don't know. Why don't we do... I mean, it's a poorly designed base, but it's still a good base. Okay. Reg is laying down. Galvin and Andra are going to clear out all this flesh mass. We're going to make sure we didn't miss anything in a second. Because we will have steel. I don't know about these little flesh bulbs. I mean, I guess it's free light. Oh, it's negative beauty. So let's get these two. Package survival meal has been researched. See how fast that was. Next thing, what do we want to do next? How about a flak armor? Nope, I don't want to do that. Deep drilling. Twisted meat. I don't want to eat that. Okay. Go over here. Galvin, go over here. We're going to clean the rest of this flesh mass up, and it'll almost be done. What else is there on this map? This is limestone. Some marble, so I don't really care about that. We have an ancient storage cylinder. It says it's useless. There's an ancient generator. There's not actually a lot in the way of materials. Here's some slag chunks. That's good. Galvin's just down here doing whatever. I'd like you to shoot this stuff. Okay. Some slag. All these things need to go somewhere. These finger spikes. This ruined tank, that'll be some steel. And then there's water here, which I know I can make some sort of hydroelectric power. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Fluff is feeding Reg. How's Martin doing? He's been laying there for a while. He's 100% everything. He's still asleep. He just didn't want to go on this raid from the very start. From the very start, he delayed. He was sleeping. That's actually what delayed the entire caravan from leaving. Okay, these guys need a break. I'm looking over here to see if there's the beauty display. Okay, so I will... Somebody has an infection. I bet it's Reg. Yep, Reg has gotten sick from an infection. The infection is in his right leg. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Reg gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. So Reg needs to be healed by Fluff. Well, I noticed that there's batteries. There's no power source. No actual, like, solar panel or anything. Reg will actually not need that much. But he's going to need something. And the batteries will help. What do I need to actually build a solar panel? Solar generator. I need 3 components. Can somebody come and run and get me give me 3 components? Like, maybe Alessia? I need 3 components. And I'm actually going to ask for 5. And then what else do I need you to maybe bring here? I don't think I need anything else. Let's just say that. Yeah. Andra is not happy. So you know what I'm seeing here? A lot of their mood is they're in a hideous environment. Okay, so I was on the right track with getting rid of all of this flesh mass. It's making them miserable. Once Martin wakes up, though, where is Martin? He is wandering. No, you don't get to wander. You get to clean up a little bit. You set out this whole thing. I'll be more strategic with my actual, where I shoot, and I think that'll be better. Heat wave. Where is it? An unusual heat wave has begun. Heat waves can induce deadly heat strokes. Stay cool by building either a passive or electric cooler, or by getting deep underground where the rocks are naturally cool. Is that on this map? Or is it at Hope? And how do I know? It's at Hope. They'll be fine. They have plenty of air conditioning. Okay, is all the flesh mass gone? It is. Okay, Martin, go do whatever you want. We're just going to flag all of this flesh mass as remove floor. And then whoever is able to do that with construction, it won't take that long. I just got to be careful to not get things that I don't want to remove. And then when Alessia gets here, we're going to make probably a solar panel, solar generator. Or, I mean, we'll at least have the materials here for it. Yeah, because all the lack of the negative 55 beauty is making them all pretty miserable. Let's change it that they all can do construction. He is wandering. Be nice if we could remove some floor. So this is negative 20. The beauty is negative 10.9. Now it's negative 10.8, 10.7, 10.5. Good. I didn't realize beauty affected their mood so much. Alessia will be here very shortly. Very soon. A hare has self-tamed. Okay. Okay, so they're going to work on that. Oh, we got a whole bunch of beer. I think I'm going to leave this like project for Reg, really. This is going to be a long-term project of just kind of, they'll help with the cleanup because that'll make him miserable if he's in disgusting area. Alessia just got here. Good. You're just here to drop off some components. And in fact, we're just going to do that. Let you construct as well. So I wanted them to help a little bit with removing the floors so that he's not miserable. But then this whole thing is going to be really a project for Reg. He's got batteries. He's got components to make a solar generator. His construction is 7. He can make a solar panel, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. Yeah, he can. He would need some steel. Are these walls made of steel? No, that's marble. There's nothing that's steel here, huh? We may need to bring him some steel. I'm not worried about that. He can rough it a little bit. Martin's sleeping. Andra is going for a walk. Galvin's going for they're in their recreation hour. Reg is resting. And Alessia is clearing flesh mass debris. She's also drinking beer. Do we want to do a 1 drink per day policy? I need to be able to refine the steel. If I pull up the tank, I still have to refine the steel into actual steel chunks. What kind of policy do we want with beer? Like 1 drink every 3 days? They're allowed one drink every 3 days if their mood is below, let's call it 70%. Sure, let's do that. I don't want to do anything with addictions or anything like that. So that's what we want. One drink per day. And we're just going to change it to one drink per day for everybody. But it's not one drink per day, actually. Edit. It's not one drink per day. It's one drink every 3 days. When sad. Oh, I can't fit that. A drink every few days. All right, a drink every few days. And Fluff is a teetotaler, according to this, right? Fluff abhors the idea of gaining pleasure from chemicals. She strictly avoids alcohol and recreational drugs. So I don't need to actually assign that, but I'm just going to assign it as no drugs. Okay. What do we want to accomplish? Right, we want to get rid of this. Oh, unless she's actually cleaning. Let's get you with construction. They all should remove floor now. Including Fluff? Yeah. Yeah, they're removing the floor now. Good. That's what we need. I'll feel better if I leave when this floor is done. Because I can't have Reg having a mental break when I am not here to help. Galvin has a major break risk. Why? So, whole body alcohol tolerance, a built up tolerance to alcohol. The more severe this tolerance is, the more alcohol it takes to get the same effect. So I think I did the right thing by doing every 3 days. But yeah, look at that. Observe rotting corpse. Ugly environment. There's rot stink. Yeah, we got to get rid of this. That's why they're all really in a bad mood. That's why these people were drinking. I mean, Reg just drank 3 beers. Why is he drinking 3 beers? He just drank 4 beers. He's drunk. Why are you drunk? I said you only could drink 1 beer every 3 days. every 3 days, only if your mood is below 70%. You're definitely going to get into a fight now. I am making a zone for corpses. I want to get these corpses out of the way. How many corpses are 7? I just feel like Martin needs to be the one to handle it. Four, 5, 6, 7. And then all these tough spikes and stuff. I don't know what to do with all that. I guess I could haul that back to base and put it in that Harbinger tree. I actually could do that. Alessia. In fact, you are going to reform your caravan. You're going to go back, Alessia. You have an alpaca. You're going to leave the components here. You're going to leave all the corpses here. I want you to take those finger spikes, though. Can you? Oh, they're heavy. They're actually pretty heavy. Okay, so I can't do that. Anything you want to bring back? No, we're going to leave it because I don't want to take something that maybe Reg needs. Like, there's 6 batteries here, and we only have 3 back at the main base, but it'll be harder for him to make batteries, so I'm going to leave the 6 here. On your way back, you can take some mechanoid slag. Go for it. There you go. All right. Reg actually doesn't seem to care about all this unsightly environment. Is only -5 for him. I'm going to start getting him set up to be able to do whatever he wants here. We're going to put 4s for the priority for everything that's not something that he normally would do, because that way he'll just be self-sufficient. We're also going to set his health to be able to self-tend. So if he gets hurt, he can do that. We're definitely... I don't think I'm going to keep the beer here, because he's just going to keep drinking. I think probably the priority before I leave to go do those other raids is to make a small refrigerator or freezer, because he's not going to have a lot of food or the ability to do a lot with food, although there's a bunch here already. So where do I make a fridge for him? It doesn't need to be very large. This is a mess of a base. Oh, there's no power conduits. I think I need to tighten up the base a little bit. Can you reinstall turrets? Yes, you can. All right, so I'm probably going to tighten the base to be like here. Instead of this whole big sprawling area, it'll just be like kind of here. So with that in mind, maybe I'll just be very geez, what do I want to do? It'd almost be easier to make a fresh base. That rabbit is eating the food. Okay. Let's try and claim all this stuff. No reason to not claim it. Yeah, see the batteries. We're done. We have no more power. All right, give me a second to think here. Let's see. Caravan arrived at Hope. Okay, good. Alessia, do your thing. Martin is in a bad mood because of what? He used a drug. Oh, he doesn't like using drugs? So then don't use drugs. Let's assign him as no drugs. Does anybody else have that? Phil and Alessia are also of the same, the collective, Solidarity Collective, where they don't like that. So Alessia, no drugs, and Phil, no drugs. Okay, so that solves that problem. He needs just a small little area. That's all he needs. Nothing too crazy. Let's do this. Help him out. Get him set up. At a limestone table, I didn't realize you could start a leader speech. We're going to uninstall those. We're going to uninstall all these chairs. So what I'm looking to do is I'm going to make a kitchen right here to the left. I'm going to make the fridge right here, the freezer right here. And then I'm going to keep up here a normal bed. Actually, I may flip that around. I may do the freezer here, the fridge here, and for the time being, his bedroom will stay the same. He'll have a medical bed in there, and he'll have his normal bed if he needs it. Deep drilling has been researched. Build deep drills for extracting resources from underground. You'll need a ground penetrating scanner to find the resources. So we're going to research that next. Ground penetrating scanner. There we go. All right, floor. We're going to put slate right here. That's slate. 6x4. We got some limestone. Hey, there's steel walls right here. We're claiming everything. Look at them. As soon as they have access to beer, they're all just drinking beer constantly. There must be a way to control that. Maybe I can control the door so that they can't get access to it. A group of dromedaries abandoned or lost have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Hey guys, we've got dromedary number 7, number 8. Oh wow, this while we were gone, look at this. They finished this room. They don't have any food. What happened to all the food? Oh, the heat wave hurt our ability to have some food here. There's cotton, though. There's berries. So, Phil needs to harvest. So that Zyph can actually cook. I forgot all about this Gronlund tree. Who should have... Okay, wait, we have a decision to make. We gotta pause. Gronlund tree, a large, distinctive-looking tree with a unique life cycle. Each Gronlund tree contains a small, non-conscious dryad queen. The queen births creatures called dryads, which guard and tend the tree. In exchange, the tree nurtures its protectors by feeding them directly. From the outside, it appears the dryads are created by the tree directly and act as part of it. It is possible for a person to form a connection with the Groundland tree and partially control the dryads it produces. Some say Groundland trees are the homes of nature spirits that follow humanity across worlds. Who should be the one that creates the bond? Should it be Tiffy? Since she's a kid? Only adults. Okay, only adults can connect to it. Maybe it's Phil. Who likes plants the best? Phil likes, well, he doesn't have a burning passion for it. It should really be Martin, shouldn't it? It was Martin last time. We've been through this before. Reg has a burning passion for it. Hey, you know what? Oh, I can't do it now. I think because I should have planted the tree here. Can we uproot it? Let's see. I don't think so. I doubt it. Here's an immature dryad. It's age 11. I don't know what it's actually doing there. I don't want to chop this thing down. Look at this little dryad though. Look at him. All right, well, somebody here needs to make a connection, and it needs to be somebody that actually has the time to actually deal with this thing. What skill is needed, if any? I don't think there's a skill needed. Max Dryads 2. I definitely don't want to hunt that Dryad, though. Who wants to make a connection? I'm going to wait, actually. I'm not going to do anything with it. And Tiffy is going to be the one when she gets a little older. And that's it. Of course, we're low on food. We are just never good with food. It's like always on the brink of starvation. I mean, I'm being slightly dramatic, but not that much. All right, back to our other colony here, our other area here. Moving some batteries up this way. Limestone walls. We're going to build like this here. What do we want to do? This is where our batteries are, so we need to be able to repair them, if anything. So we need a central thing. A wall. We need a door. We're only going to have 6 batteries. I'm not going to overthink it. And we need a door, of course. make I guess a sandstone door. Okay, so our batteries will be in here. You know why I needed more components? I didn't bring enough components. Okay. I want to get into a point that I can leave them and feel okay about it. Batteries are going to go in here. Freezer's going to be here. Kitchen's going to be here. And then dining room's going to be here. And actually his bedroom's going to be here. So it's going to be a small little base right like that. Heat waves over. Okay. What do we say? Freezer's there. Yep, kitchen there. Can just be a tight little base. Power. I think if I just do this, it'll be plenty. Right, like that. Okay. And solar generator is going to go right here. There's the roof. We want to remove that. Okay. We're well on our way. Okay, well this took a couple of little twists and turns that we didn't expect, but here is a base that we raided to respond to a distress signal from the Ghoul-Oink. We didn't really care about trying to save the Ghoul-Oink because again, they're our enemy. We want to destroy them at every turn because of what they did to Rex and Carl, the kid, way back in like episode 4 or 5. But we came upon this. It's a pretty well-established base already here. Reg has just he's been having trouble adjusting to Hope. He's a loner. He gets into fights all the time. So we have decided that he is going to stay here. We're going to make a cozy little base for him. We're going to figure out what his purpose is. It might just be that he creates a brewery here, and we go and we sell that beer and whatever else we need to do. And if he's just here and he's just drunk by himself, so be it. But we're trying to give him every advantage. We're setting him up with a bunch of batteries. A solar panel is going to be right here, and that'll be plenty for him. He will not need much more than that at all. He'll have a freezer for his food. He'll have a little kitchen, and he is actually able to do everything all by himself. One thing that we didn't think to do was to plant the Goronlin tree here, which would then give him access to dryads. But that's fine. He's gonna deal with it. Before we leave here, we're going to destroy these things that are metal and clean up these bodies so that he doesn't freak out when we leave. Okay. And we need a little storage room somewhere, which will probably be around here somewhere. So I'm actually going to keep these walls. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, there's a turret, there's 2 turrets here. We're going to reinstall those to be able to protect him in case he gets attacked. That's where we are. Let's go back this way. Tiffy is harvesting some cotton, which is great. We made an improvement with our medical and drug research by putting you need to make for medicine, you need the herbal medicine, you need the neutroamine, and you need cloth. So I added 2 separate little stockpile zones that only allow either cloth or neutroamine right here. They are set to be the preferred. When you click on storage and click up in priority, set as preferred. And that way they'll always be full as long as I have that material somewhere. The overflow for that will be in either this medical room or in this textiles room. But that way, when they're making drugs, they just have to come to this stool, come in here, grab the herbal medicine, grab the neutroamine, grab the cloth, and start making medicine. It saves somewhere around 10 to 12 seconds of walking around, which adds up. We're okay with everybody else here. By tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be able to harvest this. It's 93% grown. And we just have to continue cleaning this up before we leave Reg. We don't want to leave him in a total mess. This is going to be his project, though, to clean up, deconstruct all of this. We'll get him set up with a kitchen and leave him to his own devices. That's going to have to wait till next episode, though. Join me next time when we clean this up and help out Reg. And we also make our way to these 2 little sites to attack, 3 little sites actually, to attack all these people and take the components, the gold, the steel, the lizard skin with our current little group that we have with Reg right now. All right. That's it for this episode. Be sure to subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.